Oh, hey man, how's it going?
How you doing?
Oh, not bad, thanks.
Okay.
About to actually shoot a video. Could you help me use the camera by
Yeah.
chance? I could really use a camera operator.
Sorry, man. Got no time. See ya.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I get it. Filming by yourself can be hard. As you can see, I couldn't even get somebody to film with me. So what do you do when you've got no one to film with? Well, you've just got to. Wait, no, not like that. I mean, you've got to shoot yourself with a camera, guys. Anyways, so let's talk about how to make solo content so it doesn't look like you're in your mom's basement.
Hey, I'm trying my best.
So first things first, forget whatever you think you know about a regular production studio. It's just you, your gear, and whatever sort of chaos you can create in your little studio. Whether that be your car, the corner of your room, your basement, who knows. It's way less work to figure out what sort of angles and shots that you can film by yourself instead of trying to set up 3-4 camera angles that you're not even going to use. As you can see in today's video, I'm going to be cutting back and forth from this still shot and a couple other camera angles that I've filmed. First things first, you want to film your main angle first with your audio. If you're going to be doing a voiceover afterwards, that can be a second step. After that, then you're going to want to go around and film your B-roll. Preferably, try and shoot B-roll that doesn't require audio. So then you can just film it however you want and overlay the audio on top of it. Don't forget, film. As many angles as you can muster, it's going to help make that video look 10 times better. Once you stop trying to mimic a full film crew and just work with what you've got, your skills are going to grow exponentially and your videos are going to look way better. This is still something I struggle with, to be honest. I'm always trying to make a full production setup with just myself, and it honestly takes away from a lot of other aspects of my video and content creation. The more time you try and spend perfecting aspects that you just don't really have control over, or it's just going to take you so much longer to do by yourself, the less time goes into video production and actually getting content out there. The more you grow and the more you create, the more you'll find people to work with and up your production scale. But for now, start small and do it good. So here's a couple tips that are going to make filming by yourself much easier. If you've got a modern phone that can shoot 4K, even 1080p 60 frames per second, you do not need a camera. That phone's going to film as good as you need it to. So now, if you've got a phone already, you need a tripod. This is the second most important thing. Besides actually needing something to film with, you need a tripod to lock those angles and make sure they're nice and steady. So for any shots with movement, zoom in, pan, etc., you might want to invest in a slider. This is going to make shooting by yourself with some movement angles much easier. But for now, you can just crop and push and post. And for doing this, don't be afraid to shoot wide so then you can zoom in. Creates a zoom shot or a pan effect way easier than trying to set up your camera twice. And if you've got a high quality camera, it's not going to take away from your quality whatsoever. So remember, either use a slider or shoot wide, crop and post. And if you are shooting wide, then cropping it down, make sure you try and shoot in 4K and then crop it down to 1080p so there's no quality loss. Don't be afraid to double check. You've got so much storage in your phone, your computer, in the cloud. Make sure you're recording. Hope I started filming. I might not have started. 30 seconds, a minute at the start of your video, it will not matter. But to make sure you're actually filming and not to check the camera and realize you just missed all of that, trust me, it's worth it. And while we're covering obvious tips, make sure you clean your lens and make sure you're locked in focus. Those are two very important things for your video. You don't want to check the video afterwards and realize you were out of focus or blurry. Now third, your phone or your camera have probably got a pretty decent mic. But as you can see, little things like this make the quality so much better. When I changed from just a regular phone mic to a lav mic, you can even get a regular corded lav to start off. Those are only maybe $15 to $30, and the quality is going to jump from here to here. So if you're planning to do any match cuts, move that camera around at all, mark your spot on the ground. You're gonna have so many cuts where you're here, here, over here, it's just gonna mess up your video like crazy. If you mark your spot on the ground, you go back, stand in that same spot every time, your match cuts are gonna be nice and clean. And maybe one of the most important tips that people just overlook, you've got to match your content to what you can film on your own. I already talked about this earlier, but make sure you're not trying to mock some professional film crew or even just 3 guys filming together. You're one person. Maybe your idea is just a little bit too grandiose. Maybe try direct-to-camera storytelling or film in front of a green screen to import yourself into different scenes. Or voiceover content as well. That can be great. There's lots of different options for filming by yourself. The content is only limited by your own creativity. Now, that's not to say that you can't take on some massive project. It just might take you a lot longer. So make sure to keep your expectations limited. It doesn't mean that you have lesser ability than others. It just means that you have less hands on deck. A lot of times I'll come up with an idea and I'll write it down and I'll try and think to myself, is this something that I can do by myself or make look good by myself? If the answer is no, I try and rework that idea or save it for later when I can film with somebody. Don't waste some of your best ideas just trying to make it work and have it not live up to your vision. Save those ideas for when you can make it work. To be honest, filming alone feels awkward. You're kind of looking over your shoulder, wondering if people are looking at you weird or wondering what this guy's doing. It's just much easier when you've got a friend or a partner to do it with. But that's something that you've got to get over if this is what you want to do. It's a form of public speaking. It's an exercise in overcoming your anxiety and your own feelings. Learning to speak better just to the air and to the lens that you're looking at. It's a true skill. Learn to develop that. Don't drive yourself crazy talking to yourself, obviously, but obviously you should be practicing public speech in some way or another if this is what you want to do. Don't forget, you're talking to a lens. You might mess up 2, 6, 100 times. You might hear your neighbor over there mowing his lawn. You can't let it mess you up. This is what you are doing in this present moment. This is your goal. Focus in on that, overcome the distractions, and just keep trying until you get it right. Don't forget, it's not about what somebody in your comments is going to say looks good or sounds good. It's about what you want to see at the end of this process. This is your creative process after all. Another beauty of filming solo is you have complete control over every aspect of your project. There's no one telling you it should be done this way, or trying to change up a script. You have control over every aspect, the camera angle, the wording, the music. You choose it all. So make sure you are passionate about it and it makes you happy. That's all that matters. After a while, the awkwardness fades. You get used to it, and this becomes more natural than you'd ever think, and quite enjoyable. Honestly, I've started to love the process of trying to figure out how I can make a great video all on my own, and just appreciate all the skills that I've learned from it. If you're struggling, just feeling too awkward, you don't know how to pick up your phone or your camera and just start talking to it, well, here's the tip that I like to use. Pretend that your buddy's just standing right behind the camera. He's got the biggest smile on his face and he's cheering you on. It helps to think that somebody's there cheering you on and telling you not to worry what everybody else thinks. It's just you and what you're saying to the camera. Hey, and maybe even if it helps, put a nice smiley face sticker on your camera. Something to look at. Just make sure it doesn't distract from your eyes looking at that lens. If that doesn't work, just try and remember that you're talking to real people. Behind those views, the comments, and your audience, those are all real individuals watching your video, taking it all in. So pretend like you're talking to them. Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're liking the video so far. If you are, make sure you drop a comment, subscribe, and leave a like. Helps me out a lot. I'm just trying to make some content that I enjoy. And once this all starts to click, solo content stops feeling solo. It's just content. So look, filming content by yourself, it can be hard, it can be awkward, it's a challenge. I'm not gonna pretend like it's anything but that. However, it's also part of the journey. It should be part of what you enjoy about creating content by yourself. And once you get past all that, you're a one-man production crew making amazing content that you can be proud of. So don't think to yourself, just because you're by yourself, you can't accomplish what these other people are accomplishing. You just gotta figure out how you can do it solo. So let's cover those quick tips that I went over earlier really quick. Make sure you've, 1, got a tripod that you can lock in place and get those shots nice and clean. 2, shoot wide so you can crop and zoom when needed. 3, make sure you've got a nice mic. 4, make sure you adapt your content style for something that works for solo shooting. And 5, enjoy what you're doing, guys. Take pride in everything that you do and just enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy your content journey. Best of luck.